My father was a drinker and a fiend. And one night, he goes off crazier than usual. Mommy gets the kitchen knife to defend herself. He doesn't like that. Not one bit. So, me watching, he takes the knife to her, laughing while he does it. He turns to me and he says, "Why so serious?"
And I asked him, what's this from? And so he sends me a link to the pilot episode of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic off of YouTube, and a link to the fanfiction Cupcakes. So, he basically said, have fun, and didn't talk to me again.
And it wasn't until like a couple weeks after that my sister was like, have you heard this like Cupcakes thing? My friend keeps sending it to me. And so I read Cupcakes and I'm just like, this is bizarre. But now for some reason that inspired me to go back and like watch the whole thing. Just so like if someone can like write something this like ridiculous, like I gotta give it another shot. And third time was a charm. I just got totally addicted. And in like, I think 3 days I just powered through everything.
And then I started watching online, and I found out that other people love this as well. And there was like hundreds and thousands of them. So okay, this is really interesting. Something is going on here. And so at some point I just made this conscious decision. I want to see what this is all about, and where this is all gonna go. So I just thought I'm gonna step into this fandom, and I'm gonna be a part of this. And see where this will take me. And now I'm here giving an interview about it.
From a Midness article to the Pony Wars on 4chan, all of this commotion brought new people into the fandom. Spring 2011 basically marks the first growth spurt for Bronies, though this increase in fans brought a change. After the Flame Wars ended on Co and B, a good chunk of Bronies sincerely believed in this philosophy of being open-minded and loving, and took phrases such as love and tolerate to heart. Many of these new Bronies weren't around for the events on 4chan, and got their start elsewhere. They didn't realize that the philosophy they were adopting was actually a quote used by spammers to antagonize critics. Yet this wave of fans, in their excitement, misunderstood the inside jokes from 4chan, and turned love and tolerate into a mantra that has stuck with the fandom ever since. Although not every fan of My Little Pony shares this point of view. My Little Pony itself also played a role in this shift in direction. Some say that this is due to the lessons from the show and how they rubbed off on Bronies. The morals weren't two-dimensional, and instead had profound characters having real problems, and finding real solutions that might require them to face their fears or swallow their pride. Storytelling on this level was so well done that kids and parents could actually take something away from it, and that was the case for older fans too. Yet it's strange to look back at 4chan as the cradle for this fanbase. The site itself is no stranger to memes and subcultures, but one so opposite of its attitude is quite bizarre. But thanks to a passionate production team with a leader who had vision, My Little Pony was able to make a huge splash on the web, and was very well received on television too. From early 2011 and on, the fanbase grew rapidly. My Little Pony began to spread to different sites, and people from all over the web started to hear about this group of older fans associated with it. Today, we stand among Bronies in their fruition. A very healthy and numerous fandom now exists that is quite unique and unlike anything else. The irony itself is almost too much. I mean, older guys liking My Little Pony? Sounds like a bad joke. But this is the reality of the situation, and it continues to even grow more bizarre. Not only would these people watch the show, they would celebrate it. There was an influx of fan-made content that flooded the web alongside My Little Pony. Fans started to take their creativity to a much higher level, as the internet bore witness to Brony's songs, art, and animation that soon made rounds across the fanbase. And in fall of 2011, Season 2 for My Little Pony began, and with it came a flood of new fans for the show. The timing was impeccable, since the hype for Bronies and My Little Pony was reaching many people on the web. So when the second season started, all of the old fans and the new ones converged at once, and the fanbase went through an enormous growth spurt that was much larger than the one that happened in spring earlier that year. Another increase also occurred in late April of 2012 with the Season 2 finale for My Little Pony. These 3 moments in time marked the major spikes in growth for the Brony fandom. There hasn't been a huge increase since the finale for Season 2, but there have been semi-large inclines, such as the beginning of Season 3. But how many older fans can there be statistically? It's hard to say. The majority of Bronies watch the show online, and that is difficult to decipher as far as numbers go. There could be over 5 million Bronies, or maybe just a few 100,000. No one can be 100% sure, but they have made their presence known. It's been a long and unexpected journey for My Little Pony, one that led to an unpredictable yet astonishing turn of events. Lauren's vision for Generation 4 raises the My Little Pony franchise to a new level of entertainment that is fun to watch, yet doesn't pander to its broad audience. But at the end of Season 2, Lauren resigned from Friendship is Magic and passed the torch of creative control to the capable and talented Megan McCarthy as the new story editor for the show. Regardless of this change of command, the majority of the staff remain and continue to dedicate the same effort that they put forth in the previous seasons of My Little Pony. Despite the history that has been covered so far, the question still remains and begs to be asked. Why? Why would such a dedicated community pop up around such a bizarre topic and sincerely latch onto it to this degree? There isn't an easy answer, but it most likely comes down to two main factors: timing and passion. Timing because the hype and chatter for the show happened at the perfect moment. 10 years ago, none of this would have been possible. The World Wide Web was not advanced enough at the time. But in 2010, the internet was more than capable to accommodate this rapidly growing fan base and provide the means for it to go viral. And passion, because the individuals who worked on My Little Pony Friendship is Magic overflowed with it, and that same passion was absorbed by their unorthodox fans and fueled the flames of growth on the internet. Lauren and her team were the key to unlocking not only the hidden potential within the My Little Pony franchise, but of thousands of others around the world. Inspiration was kindled, and artists unaware had found themselves not only creating, but sharing their work with a fandom that celebrates creativity, and also ponies. But this will be covered in part 2 of our documentary. There we will take a closer look into the colorful and creative-driven world of the Brony.
Plant a carrot with the colorful flowers. Test the ground, sunshine, celery stalks.